to help you maintain your dexterity while you're cooking, but also protect you when it comes to making sure that your hands are not burned by all the things that you're retrieving from the oven and things that you're working with over the sink, whether you're pouring hot pasta and draining it into a colander. These fit your hands, and we've got large and we have small. And you get 2 pair of what you order. So this is really exciting because it will include a total of 4 oven mitts. That's 2 pair, right? And these are oven safe gloves, and we've got them for you in some really beautiful patterns and colors. I should let you know that in every choice, the small is more limited. So 70,000 of these have been sold. Before we get into our colors, let's bring in Tara Tescher. She's the president and CEO of Temp-tations, chief designer and bottle washer over at Temp-tations. She does it all. And we've got some great things to talk to her about. Also want to remind you, Tara, I'm digging the hair.
I mean, I'm Mrs. Buffetti.
Come on, it's Halloween. Why shouldn't we dress up? I wear this orange apron one day a year, and this is it.
I love that about you. Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, so here we are. Hey, team, we've got not only that beautiful Christmas platter coming up, but we also have these gloves, and these are so popular, but we're getting limited in what we have remaining.
Right. We had so many colors, David, when we first started. These gloves have been super popular. I love this one. Is basically like buy a set, get a set for free, and it's layers upon layers of protection, not only for your hands, but also the things you're going in and out of when you're pulling the rack out of the oven. I designed these to be the right tool in the kitchen, no matter what you're juggling. Ha, pun intended there.
Ha ha. All right, 300 of these are gone, and we are very busy. Now, Tara, just so we're clear, when you get the 2 sets, you either choose small or large. You get 2 pair of the small or 2 pair of the large. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay, perfect. Now, taupe polka dots is the pattern that I'm wearing, and that's what we have up top. You can order this either in a set of 2 pair in the small or a set of 2 pair in the large, okay? Here's the other pair. All right, perfect. And then we have it for you in gray damask in the small or the large. Then these colors are what Tara calls the classics because they include both Old World and floral lace. Green is our most limited. I have small and large available there. And then we have it for you in the black. And then we have it in the blue. Blue is our most popular option. 500 sets are gone now in this show. Tara, I hear our tea kettle whistling.
Yes, mine is whistling as well.
Good time to pick this one up. And look what Tara's going to do, and I'm going to do the same thing. Boiling hot. And while we feel a little warmth through this glove, what we're not doing is burning and blistering our hands, right?
You're absolutely right. And that's the layer upon layer that goes into the gloves. And not only that do you have the great fabric, but then you also have the silicone that's laid on top, the front and the back. So a couple of reasons why we do that. One, there's no right hand and left hand, because the last thing you want to be doing when you're juggling something in and out of the oven at 500 degrees is trying to figure out which is the right hand, which is the left hand. It was important for me to create a glove because I have smaller hands and I feel really secure, not like when my hand is in a mitt. So again, dexterity that I have. That silicone on the front and the back also helps when opening jars, when of course you have dexterity issues. And here's what I love. This Oster oven has been on. I love that I can open it. You know how hot the top can get. I can touch the top. I can reach in and actually pull out the rack instead of getting those tongs and trying to figure out how to get that out. And so if I bump into the broiler part, I'm okay. If I bump into the sides, I'm okay, because I extended that cuff down the side. So now I don't have to worry about my wrist when I'm reaching in and out of the oven or bumping into the sides of it or the broiler as well.
And here's something that you almost always get burned by. If you go to pour pasta, you can get a steam burn if you're not careful.
Right.
Look at how easily now I can pour my pasta into the strainer. There's always some stragglers left behind. And then I can get in here, shake this, get the excess water out of it, and put that right back in my pot because I'm going to dress that pasta in a hot pot, right? So I'm going to pick this up, and it's nice and hot, and get it right back in that hot pot so I can dress it.
Yeah, dress it in there. But the best part also is, David, you could slide your hand under there. So for my mom, who tells me all the time that she's lost a lot of strength in her wrist, she can take her big 8-quart stock pot and grab the bottom of it and dump things out when she's making potatoes, as an example. So again, whether it's cast iron, whether it's you're making bacon and you're flipping those pieces, where do you usually get the splatter on your hands? What's great about these, if you get them dirty, throw them in your washing machine. You're going to want to let them air dry because of that silicone. And then they're ready to go. The only thing you don't want to do is get this glove wet, because once you get it wet, it keeps and maintains the heat inside. So make sure your gloves are always dry when you're using them. And also know that you should have a little room to pinch on top. And the reason why is this doesn't fit like a true glove. It fits almost like a snow glove where you have some room to move your fingers. That also helps with the heat dispersion.
Well, I'll tell you, we are getting busy on our phone lines. In fact, now we've taken orders for over 2,000 gone in this presentation. Now, this is the taupe polka dot. When you order large and small, you get 2 large or 2 small. So I've got the large, 1 pair of the large on. Here's the other. And then I've got the 2 in the small. These are called taupe polka dots. Down below is gray damask. Here's your small and your large. Beside that, in the classic, I've got the green. If you want small and green, 1,200 left. If you want the large, 1,600 left. There's black. Available in both small and large. And blue is our most popular and still available in small and large. 2,200. And I have 900 customers on the phone line. Let's be very clear about one thing. A $20 bill buys you 4 gloves, 2 pair. Oh, look at that, 2 pair, 4 gloves, 2 pair. So it's going to be really, really important to enjoy these. And this is an in-stock item, Tara. So that means we're ready to ship. The only thing we're waiting on is your order. And that's going to work out really nicely. And given that everything's on 5-pay today, hey, Terry, you know how you can put these on 6-pay?
Tell me.
If you use a Q card.
Ooh,
if you
I
use
love
your
that.
Q card today, you can utilize 6-pay on these gloves. How you doing 6-pay? How long has it been since we've seen 6-pay? And also, if you apply for a Q card today, get approved to make a purchase by end of day, we're going to put a $60 credit on your QVC membership account. And it'll take a couple weeks for that to show up, but once it does, you can spend it any way you like, maybe on more Temp-tations. So we've got a really, really great offer. And how many are gone now? 2,700 are spoken for. Many, many of you are looking for these great ideas. Let's ask this question, Tara. Let's ask our foodies at home, what do your current oven mitts look like?
Right.
Do they look like you tied a string to them and drug them behind your car? Do they look like they've been all burned up? Do they look like they've been washed within an inch of their life and they're all faded and nasty, and every time you pick them up, you can see one of your fingers through the threadbare holes? Yeah, that's the one that you don't want to use anymore. Get rid of those, replace with these. Tara, these are great, and they also, on a normal-sized person, come up a little further. On me, a little less. But this is really amazing because you've got plenty of room.
Plenty of room. And for you, so you're in the large. We always say the large is a large, extra large. We say the small is a small, medium. So just so you know. Also think about it. You can use these as trivets. You're going to receive 4 gloves. So you could put this down on your table. You could put your bakers on top of here. You can, of course, put your tea kettle on top of here. That's what we're showing you. That extreme demo of enamel on steel, whether it's cast iron, whether you're reaching into the oven under the broiler, you don't have to worry about your hands. They are fully protected. And that's why these gloves have been so popular, whether you're taking them out to your grill. These can be, I was flipping baked potatoes all summer long, flipping corn on the cob all summer long. Again, I was able to use my hand instead of using a tool every time I wanted to reach into either the grill or the oven, which I love. Again, being able to grab that oven rack. This oven is on at 350 degrees. I can touch every part of it and not have to worry about it.
We're getting very, very busy on our phone lines. And what you should know is that this is an in-stock item ready to go. And 3,800 have now been ordered. Many, many of you are looking at this and saying, great gift idea. I can tuck a few of these into my gift closet. Absolutely encourage that. Whenever there's an in-stock item, I would encourage you to jump on it. Don't wait and don't give it time to sell out. I would also tell you, if you're wondering about how these fit, think about ski gloves. I think that's probably a fair comparison. And so if I were to wear ski gloves, if I were out skiing all day, which I don't really do, but if I were, this might be the kind of size glove I would wear. All right, so let's talk to you. Can you imagine my tall behind on skis? All right, and then we're talking about sizing. You get a set of 2 small or a set of 2 large. This first color is called taupe polka dot. Then I have it for you down below in the gray damask in small and large. And this is what Tara calls the classic, because this pattern incorporates old world flowers as well as floral lace flowers. And there's the green in the small and the large, by far the most limited at this point. If you want black, 1,500 small, 1,500 large, and most popular today is the blue. And I have both small and large available for you in the blue. 4,500 sets have now been ordered, and I have 1,100 customers on the phone line. QVC.com and mobile app's the best way to go. You get 4 gloves, 2 pair. 4 gloves, 2 pair. Peace. So, yeah.
And, you know what I love, David, is think about this as a stocking stuffer also. I love to give like small kitchen tools. It's just something super easy. So is there someone on your list, again, as we're thinking about gifts, and I don't know about you, but I've definitely started my Christmas shopping early because I want to make sure I get everything. This is for that great foodie on the list that you know they can use inside and outside and all around their kitchen, whether they're going into the microwave to grab something hot, whether they're going into the oven, whether in front of you, you have those jars. This actual silicone creates that non-slip grip that you now can use to help open things. So a lot of thought went into these gloves, which is why they've been so popular, but they're the right tool in the kitchen because they have layer upon layer of protection for your hands.
Right.
As well as then that silicone layer on the front and the back.
Now,
and you're getting 4 gloves.
We've got time for one quick question from Mary from the chat. So, Mary, what you got?
It was a suggestion. Hey, Tara. Hey, David. Jennifer said, don't forget, these are great for digging through the freezer also.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Okay, thank you.
I forgot about that.
And they're also good to lift your QVC food packages that are packed in dry ice.
It's a great call, too.
Because you protect your fingers from that dry, because, dry ice can burn your skin if it touches it.
See?
Not
So
that it's
many
ever happened
great
to me
ideas.
more than once in a single day. All right. So, hey, Tara, the Christmas platter is coming up, and it's already very popular.
Oh, David, I am so excited to share this. You have been amazing. It was so much fun to work together on this. I couldn't be more excited to share it with everybody.
Oh, we're super excited about the Christmas platter. It's coming up very shortly. All right, so stay on the line here, Tara. We're going to see you back in a few minutes, okay?
Okay. See you in a bit.
Thank you so much. All right, now, here's a quick mention